but not least, Mr. Skye Blanks, the project manager at ICSB, and he is also the GW Presidential Fellow. Let's give him a big round of applause, and the floor is yours, Mr. Skye.
Thank you, thank you. Chairs, representatives, and small business advocates. My name is Skye Blanks. I'm a presidential fellow at the George Washington University in Washington, D.C. I'm a resident of Keyport, New Jersey. And throughout my time growing up in a small town, my father had owned a local gym called Real Gym, which has acted as a hub for local residents. All walks of life have attended this gym and continue to use it as a safe haven to get physically and mentally fit. Through regular interaction with the community, small businesses are primed to become invaluable assets to our local economies. This is only further demonstrated through the warm web of interpersonal relationships that they foster and invest in. Growing up, a number of my peers and neighbors looked up to my father as a role model. As a small minority-owned business owner, he was honored by this responsibility. Hubris never entered the picture and opened his doors to all. Never hesitating to lend a listening ear, I've seen many others in this position do the same. The pandemic did more than force small businesses to close their doors. It upended the anchors of communities far and wide. All too often, small businesses are perceived through a singular lens of economic impact. The humanity behind each business, for whatever reason, isn't assigned importance. The influence of businesses like my father's not only have a local economic effect, but also impact on inspiring youth entrepreneurship. The reality is that humane small business is in trouble in America. The pandemic has caused many to adopt that same singular lens of solely prioritizing the numbers. And now many young people have denied the opportunity, guidance, and resources to pursue their dreams. They know that they are at the bottom of the totem pole with a big business at the top. Most young entrepreneurs today in the development of their businesses are concerned with making a positive impact, often going through great lengths to learn how to instill beneficial policies and practices into their frameworks. The lack of humane entrepreneurial role models has rendered many of them hesitant to take the risk of executing on their business ideas. Further deterring them is a lack of mentors, sponsors, role models, and the means necessary to help bolster their confidence. It is an unfortunate reality that many big businesses look to exploit rather than invest. Imagine a world in which corporations prioritize the strategizing of impactful solutions for their communities. Investing in local small business owners and empowering them as role models for respective communities can and will make all the difference. Institutions like the George Washington University have adopted an excellent approach to nurturing the development of humane entrepreneurs. The institution invests in providing resources and programs that encourage safe risk-taking. Students can engage with mentors, be exposed to exemplary leaders, and dive deep into learning how to realistically start and maintain a business through programs such as GW October Entrepreneurship Week and GW New Venture Competition. Through these experiences, I myself was able to receive guidance about the inner workings behind building a business. It was a gift to be able to do so in a learning environment that built up my confidence and empowered me to seek out and nurture relationships with impactful mentors like Dr. Ayman El-Tarabishi. This is only one example of how a system or institution can work in the favor of youth entrepreneurs yet. This is not the reality for many around the country and within our local communities. Youth entrepreneurship depends on inclusive economic systems and business-friendly climate. Inadequate access to technology, funding, and leadership positions prevent the transformation of inventive ideas into tangible solutions. Young people must be formally recognized as stakeholders in the future of their countries and their economic policies. Entrepreneurship grants young people the platform and networks to have a direct social impact on their community. The United States must be a leading advocate of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, which aim to ensure all people enjoy peace and prosperity by 2030. Supporting young entrepreneurs will advance goals to end poverty, create decent work and economic growth, and support industry, innovation, and infrastructure. By not only employing young people, but supporting them in their elevation to positions of power and decision-making, we can help them lead the charge in achieving a more prosperous society. To reach these goals, we need the United States to make it a priority to change their thinking around creating jobs for youth to thinking about inventing jobs by youth. Partnering with and building up small businesses that prioritize the practice of humanity within their operations can point out our youth in the right direction. So I close by saying that The United States has the opportunity to be a leader on the world stage for humane entrepreneurship by focusing on empowerment of youth. This can be accomplished by fostering an enabling environment for young entrepreneurs through construction of local institutions that not only provide both career and venture advising, but also facilitate access to funding and small business-friendly financial services. We must also engage those humane small business owners and implore them to participate in a progressive culture of mentorship. Their active presence and interest in mentoring and sponsoring young entrepreneurs beyond the startup phase will maximize these youth entrepreneurs' potential for success. That is the future I see for humane youth entrepreneurship. Thank you.
Skye, ICSB would like to recognize you for your leadership, effort, hard work, and enthusiasm. You have been an asset to ICSB, including Kyle as well. We recognize you for this, and we would like to give you a gavel to commemorate this occasion.